Hi everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Broken Sword, Shadow of the Templars, where we've just uncovered a couple of important pieces of information, I hope. Some verses with biblical references from this tomb here, and we've also found a date, 1314 I believe it was, from combining the lens with this, I guess it's like a scroll here. So now I'm thinking, yeah, I don't want to sit around. Now I'm thinking we probably go back to speak to Nico. Maybe we speak to the guy in the museum to see if he can tell us anything about the information we've uncovered. And then if that doesn't work, perhaps we have to go back to Spain, because all of this ties into the family in Spain, doesn't it? So let's go back to Nico first. Maybe she can point us in the right direction, and then we'll go from there. So she lives here, right? Yeah, back in Nico's apartment. Seems like we can't.
Another puzzle.
You did?
Well, I guess I did.
Well, what was it? What's the answer?
1314.
What does that mean?
It was the date when Jacques de Molay was burned, wasn't it?
Of course.
The answer was hidden in a stained glass window. When I looked through the lens, the picture changed. It became a man surrounded by flames.
It seems to me the answers to the Templar puzzles are as cryptic as the clues. Sometimes I wonder if the manuscript isn't an elaborate joke.
The Knights Templar weren't the kind of people to play jokes, were they?
Okay, well, let's ask about the chalice then.
Look at the chalice now, Nico.
What happened? It's shiny.
The priest at Montfaucon buffed it up for me.
That's incredible.
Yeah, looks as good as new.
No. You found a use for a priest? That's incredible.
Wow. Alright, well that didn't give us much to go on, did it? So maybe we do go to the museum. I thought she might sort of shed some information, but yeah, let's try the museum. See if the what's his name in here? I've forgotten his name. See if he can give us any information which might help us out. This guy here. He might not be able to, but it's worth a try.
Hello, Georgie. Where have you been? Nicole said you were away.
Long story.
I just returned from Syria.
Syria? On the trail of the Templars?
It's a long story, but I found the bull's head. It was referred to on the manuscript, remember?
Yes. What is it?
A secret cave built into a high cliff face. In the cave, I discovered a map bearing a phrase in Latin. In accidenta cita est in ora mundi.
The island of Britain.
Lies at the edge of the world to the west.
Strange. That map seems to contain a series of pointers.
Like I said, it's a treasure map.
Maybe.
While I was in Syria, I discovered a strange pagan statue. It was like a head with 3 bearded faces. Horrible.
That sounds as if it could be Baphomet, the idol described by the Templars.
Ah.
The poor Knights of Christ had an idol that looked like that?
Allegedly. The description of the idol came from the evidence extracted by the Inquisition. Mind you, not one statue or idol was ever found on Templar property. Until now, that is. Just last month, a statue of Baphomet was unearthed right here in Paris.
Where?
At the Institut Hermétique de Naval. The statue is beneath the foundations. It was discovered by some workmen while renovating the building.
Can you tell me any more about the statue of Baphomet?
It's a fearful image, even now. A bearded head. The base of the statue is carved with Templar symbols. One of the workmen noticed a curious stain at the base.
Blood?
He claimed it looked
Yeah,
like
I thought so. It's always blood.
Blood?
That's right.
Right. Can you tell us anything about this?
Maybe not.
Oh, okay. No.
Thanks for your help, Andre.
You're welcome.
Well, I guess we found out that the Latin refers to Britain then, which is interesting. Seems the 3-faced monstrosity I saw in that Syrian cave was a depiction of Baphomet. Lobineau says a Baphomet statue was recently found in Paris at the Institute. Is that like a naval place, maybe? I did French in school for like years and I've forgotten all of it. Apparently it's covered in Templar symbols. So maybe we've got to go there, actually. It's possible, right? Maybe we've unlocked a new location here. I was thinking maybe we'd go to Spain, but let's see. Is there anywhere new? Yeah, look. Baphomet. Alright, let's also look at the map. We can't go back to Spain. Alright, well that narrows it down for us then. So we want to go here. A new location. Look at this. This is pretty cool. There's a guy, well, a painter with a bucket. A skip. It looks like we can go into here. Let's talk to this guy.
Excuse me, could you help me?
What is it?
I've got a few questions.
Let's ask him about him, I guess.
You're doing a fine job.
Merci. I have my professional pride.
I don't think I've ever seen a Gauloise smoke so stylishly.
It's a natural talent.
I'm being sarcastic.
I'm being indifferent.
You're very good at that as well.
Merci. Vive l'indifférence.
Ah,
So, what are you doing here?
I am having my break.
Yeah, I mean, when you finish your break.
Oh, when I finish my break, an interesting concept, monsieur.
wow.
You'll probably need to think about it.
I could have another cigarette while I consider. Perhaps tomorrow too.
Good work ethic then.
Okay, let me put things differently. What were you hired to do here?
I was hired to keep the archaeological dig in the basement of this building clear of debris and to touch up damage to the door frames with my little pot of paint. It's a very responsible job.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I'm not a very responsible person.
At least he's honest.
So what do you know about the excavation?
I know they won't let me in to do my job. I would complain to my union, but
You couldn't be bothered to join.
right. Tell you what, though, I'm surprised at the sort of people interested in this excavation.
Tell us more.
What's unusual about the visitors to the excavation?
None of them look like archaeologists to me.
Do you know what an archaeologist looks like?
Three-piece suits, crocodile-eyed attaché cases, Rolex oyster.
But no archaeologist dresses
Yeah.
like that.
Quite right, monsieur, quite right.
So, who are they?
Who cares as long as they pay me?
Fair enough.
What does the word Templar suggest to you?
Templar?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. Alright, well.
He's seen you.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Can we do anything to this?
Hey, monsieur, get away from my paint pot.
Okay.
Alright.
I should think so. Meddling with a man's paint pot. Pah.
I think we're going to have to get hold of that somehow. Can we look in here? What is this, like a skip of crap or something?
Hey, you, get away from my dumpster.
Okay.
You're not even using it. You're just on a cigarette break. Let me have a look. Alright, well maybe we go into here then. Ooh. Not exactly what I was expecting to find in here. Is this... What is this, like a guard, a policeman? Let's look at all this stuff.
Do you mind if I use the phone?
Be my guest. I'm paid to guard this door. The phone can look after itself.
Fine. Who should we call?
Hi, Nico?
Georges, what have you discovered?
Nothing yet.
Nothing. Is something wrong?
No.
Georges, why are you calling me?
Oh, no reason. I just wanted to hear your voice.
You did. Well, this is my voice saying, don't bother me, I'm busy.
Wow.
Oh.
Poor George. Right. What's in here?
There was a closed door with toilet scratched into the cheap veneer.
That door is locked, monsieur.
I need to go to the toilet. Let me go to the toilet. Let's right-click it. Okay, right-clicking doesn't do anything. Ooh, what's this? Looks like we can look at something here.
The doorway led to an old utility closet that had lost its door. There was nothing interesting in there.
Oh, alright, well, there's nothing interested in there. What's this thing?
I couldn't imagine what I'd achieved by turning the dial.
What?
A thermostat was mounted over a radiator.
Oh, it's
The
a
radiator was
thermostat.
pumping out heat as the thermostat was cranked right over to full. No wonder it was warm in here, even with the door open to the chill of fall.
Why have they got Why have they got the radiators and the heat on?
I couldn't get to the door while the guard was there.
Alright, so we're going to need to find a way to distract the guard, right?
Hi? Excuse me?
Oui.
Wow, God, look at all this.
So, what exactly are you doing here?
I'm guarding. You expect to find me sharing sheep?
Take
Hey,
it easy, I just didn't
comedian.
realize you were a guard. I'd like to know what you're guarding, please.
That's a secret.
It wouldn't happen to be an archaeological site, would it?
Are you asking me or telling me?
I'm telling you.
Then why ask?
I had a feeling this was no normal hole in the ground.
Definitely not.
I'd like to use the washroom, but the door's locked.
Oh, that's no problem. You can have the key.
Thanks.
Oh, okay, as easy as that to get the key, was it?
Hi again.
What is it?
It sure is hot in here.
I have to have the door open to allow the workmen access, so why not? I turn the heat up.
You could wrap up warm.
I have my gloves if it gets cold, but why bother when it's warm anyway?
Fair.
What do you know about the Knights Templar? There was a long pause during which the guard said nothing.
Ah.
Then he said,
Nothing.
nothing at all?
Is this a test?
What, like a history pop test?
No, like a test.
Okay, yes, it's a test.
Then I know absolutely nothing about the Templars.
Ah, that was weird.
The guard was being amazingly evasive. It was going to take more than goodwill to get past him.
Yeah. Alright, well, let's not show him any of this stuff, I don't think.
Talk to you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Right, we can get in here now, though, because we've got the keys.
The door was locked.
Okay, we're going to have to manually click the keys onto the door. Ugh, what is up with this plate? Why are the taps on? What's going on in here? So that's the door out. Is this the
I wasn't
dryer?
about to wash my hands in this place, so I didn't need to dry them. On the wall was an automatic hand dryer.
Right, so right click is to look at things then. Oh, there's something we can get here. Soap.
Oh boy, dirty soap. How do they do that?
Why
On
can
the
we...
wall was an automatic hand dryer.
Why can we look at the hand dryer and stuff?
The taps were rusty. Oh boy, the cold taps washer looked to have failed. It was just dribbling down the sink.
Oh, I see.
I didn't want to carry a bar of dirty soap around with me.
That's kind of weird that we can... Can we do something to this?
Oh boy, dirty soap. How do they do that?
Okay, we'll have a think about that. What can you do with soap?
Being in a charming comfort station like this made me think fondly of the toilet in Syria. That place was kept in pretty good order.
Yeah,
At
it's
least
true.
It had been until I vandalized it. Still, it was all for a good cause.
Yeah, all for a good cause. What is
The thing
this?
felt really hot. Big demands seemed to be being made on it.
Oh, it's the boiler. Can we, like, sabotage this? What is all
I
this?
didn't want any coal.
Loads of coal. Can we sabotage this in some way? No, alright. Okay, I get the feeling we've got to do something with this soap. Can we maybe use an item on it?
I couldn't do that. Oh boy, dirty soap. How do they do that?
Okay. Can we, like...
Perhaps I could make a copy of the key.
Oh, I see! We're going to make a copy of the key.
It made a clear imprint in the soap. The bar of soap had the imprint of a key in it.
Right, so... Okay, can we use this on there?
I knew keeping that plaster was a good idea.
Yes! Alright, I've got it. We're gonna put a bit of water on.
With the plaster and the imprint, I was on the right lines. I had filled the key's imprint in the soap with dry plaster.
So we're gonna have to put a bit of water on there.
You can't make a cast without wetting the plaster.
And then we're gonna have to dry it using the dryer, right? Then we can give him the keys back.
But wet plaster alone does not make a cast.
Yeah, but drying it on
I
here
used the
would...
dryer to speed up the process.
Nice! Cool puzzle. Very cool puzzle.
Well, it had taken a while, but I had made myself a completely unconvincing plaster key. Way too fragile to use in a lock. I'd have to substitute it for the real one.
Okay.
Trouble was, it looked like plaster and not metal. Then again, that plaster statue in Syria hadn't looked like stone until I'd been
Yes.
helpful with it. Maybe I could improve the key as well.
Yeah, we've got the cloth still.
Maybe not.
Oh, no. So we're going to have to find another way to do this. I thought maybe we could just use the... Unless we... Hang on. No.
Maybe not.
Okay.
Maybe not.
So we can't swap it out yet.
Maybe not.
We're going to need to find a way to make it look metallic, I guess. Oh, can we... Oh, hang on. Can we put it in the coal? No, we can't. Alright. And we can't use it, I suppose, on here. No. Okay, well. We've got something. We've got something. So, I'm guessing if we try to leave, he'll ask for the keys.
Monsieur,
Yeah.
don't go with my keys.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Here's your keys back. Maybe we need an item from somewhere else. It's possible,
Hi
right?
again.
What is it?
Here's the keys. Thanks.
Merci, monsieur.
I'll be back if I need to, go to the toilet again. I wonder if
Talk to
maybe...
you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
I wonder if maybe we can use the paint up here in this bucket. Could be possible, right? Let's see.
Hey, monsieur, get away from my paint pot.
Okay.
I should think so. Meddling with a man's paint pot. Pah.
Alright, well we're going to have to find a way to get to this paint pot then, I think, to be able to paint this and then substitute it for the other key. But we're out of time, so we'll do that in the next one. It's all coming together nicely, guys, isn't it? So as always, thank you very much for watching. A big thank you to my patrons, Arcades Games, Wayne, Nate, Terminally Nerdy, Paul from the Phantom Fellows, Lyle and Barry Aldrich for all the support. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, make sure you subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all next time.